Hey guys, welcome back to Heathen Intentions. We're going to do a general reading for the collective, see what kind of stories the universe has for us today. We have the Seven of Swords. Okay. Looks like we have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay. I feel like we have the Seven of Swords here, which is some kind of a deception. There's some kind of sneaking around. Um, and then it's crossed by the Five of Cups, which is some kind of loss. We have the Queen of Pentacles down here and the Moon. So there's been a lot of things hidden from you. There's been a lot of secrets, a lot of illusion, especially with the Seven of Swords. There's a lot of deception. And you've seen it. You've seen right through that shit. So the Ace of Wands is here. It's time to take action. It's time to do something about it. You've already seen it. So it's time to do something about it. The Empress is usually a card of a lot of times it's a card of fertility. Sometimes it's abundance, sometimes it's actual being pregnant. And in this situation, I think that somebody is pregnant. Let's see here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. This is some kind of nostalgia, looking back at your childhood, looking back to when things were different. Maybe the deception that you have going on relates to that. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is a card of community. This is a card of support and abundance, of working together, of teamwork. We have Swords. This is usually somebody that is very cold. It's almost like a cold bitch, someone who has seen the truth and knows it. And although a lot of times it represents a cold bitch, like she's put her sword down, she's not fighting anymore. She knows what she knows. She knows the truth. She knows all of this. And she knows. Like there's nothing else that anyone can do now. You can't unknow it once you know it. So she's put her sword down and she's not fighting over it anymore. Knight of Wands. So what I want to say right now is that there's a lot of deception going on. There's some kind of heartbreak. This is a mothering card and there's some kind of illusion. You're ready to take action. So it looks like it's time for you to be fearless. It's time for you to move on with everything that you already know. It's time for you to move forward. Let me get something out here on this Empress card. Okay. Give me something on this Seven of Swords. Give me something on the Seven of Swords, please. This deception that's been going on. Page of Cups. So, early in a relationship, this is something that you were certain of. Give me something on the Five of Cups. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of victory. Um, it's in reverse, so I'm going to say not so much. The Six of Swords speaks of public recognition, and I feel like you don't want anyone to know right now. Give me something on this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So yes, somebody definitely has been sneaking around and cheating, lying. Give me something on this moon card. What about the illusions in the past? Two of Cups, your partner. That's where the illusions lie. You wanted to believe it was something that it wasn't. What about this Ace of Wands? What about this Ace of Wands? Page of Swords. Again, just the Page of Swords is somebody who has already learned the truth. They know the truth, and now they're trying to figure out what they're going to do with the truth. All right, what about this Empress here? We're talking pregnancy. All right, we got Ten of Cups. So all of your cups full with something you're very happy about. We got the Nine of Wands. It's going to be a lot of work and things are going to start to look very different. We have the Two of Wands, which there's a choice that's going to have to be made. And again, with Lovers. So you need to decide whenever this King of Cups comes to you and is all like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. You need to decide if you want to forgive them. Not if you want to forgive them. You should forgive them eventually in your own heart, but you need to decide if you want them in your space, if this is something that you want to continue on with, if you can trust them. Be something on the Six of Cups. Something on the Six of Cups, please. Another Empress card. Give me something on the Three of Pentacles. Another Queen of Swords and a Fool. So we have another Queen of Swords. Again, you know your truth. It is a teamwork. You have support. You have people in your own family that's willing to be there. They are going to step up and they're going to be there for you. And this is definitely a new journey for you. Something different. This is a place you've never been in your life. I mean, you may have been pregnant before, and this is baby number two, but this is a whole new thing. What about this Queen of Swords? What do we have for this Queen of Swords? Six of Coins. Equal give and take. This is getting what you deserve. This is getting back what you've put into something. And obviously, you didn't get back what you thought that you were putting in to the situation, and there was all of this illusion, and that's why you now know the truth. So you deserve better, and you need to know that. Don't settle for less. What about this Knight of Wands up here? Temperance. Temperance speaks of balance, of choice. Um, this is an earth angel. This is someone who turns water into wine. This is making the best out of a situation. You might want to get some protection for the backlash of things that are about to happen. I mean, knowing of this illusion, feeling this loss, seeing this deception, and deciding what you're going to do next. You might want to, Talisman came out and Healer. So you may want to see a healer. You may want to have a talisman made. You can make one yourself. Actually, you should make one yourself. It's not very difficult. You should make a talisman, something, some kind of protection, because I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of new moons at the bottom of the deck. That could be when you realized of this deception or when you conceived the baby. I don't know, but new moon wanted to be here as well. I feel like the backlash that's going to come from this, I feel like this Queen of Wands here spitting all this fire and running their face. I feel like this person with this King of Cups and this Queen of Pentacles here, I believe is you. I think all this fire she's spitting, I feel like, anytime anyone talks negative or, wants to spit out toxic garbage against somebody, all that gossip, that has an effect on you. And I feel like now that you know where you sit with this, you need to decide how to move forward. And just because you're having somebody's baby doesn't mean they have to be in your bed. There's everybody co-parents. Like a baby is not a bond. A baby is a human being that deserves to be raised in a good environment. Like they don't deserve to be put into a toxic environment because, either parent feels like the parent should be together. If this is the way that they treated you, if this is how they treated you and made you feel, then they don't they don't get to be all like, I'm sorry now and I'll change. Like people don't just change like that. And especially if there's another person involved that's still involved, you know, like they're going to be throwing a lot of stuff at you, a lot of bad energy at you. Like it's going to be a whole toxic environment that you really don't need in your life. And that is where this comes in. This is spirit telling you that you've got this. Like this, you have to balance like your anger with your emotions, and which is going to be hard, especially if you're pregnant. Um, you need to balance that out. You need to balance it in a way where it makes sense to you to move forward mentally in a healthy environment. You know, healing after something like this takes quite some time. And then whenever you throw hormones in on top of it, all kinds of all kinds of crazy happens. But I feel like this is someone you've known for a really long time too, which makes it harder. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Son of Cups. So possibly you're having a baby boy, or it could just speak of the energy. It could just speak of looking for someone new. filling your own cup, taking care of yourself so you're able to take care of the changes that are happening in your life. This is a lot of growth. I feel like it's a little boy. I feel like you're pregnant with a boy and this is the growth. This is what's growing. All this growth and abundance. You know, you're full of love. The child is loved. And I feel like it's going to be a boy. I usually don't say things like that, but that's just what I'm feeling. It's really a beautiful blessing to come out of a crappy situation. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there.